update. I've had my first day at TAFE doing Certificate 3 in Maritime Operations, which will give me Master less than 24 metres near coastal, which is the equivalent of Yacht Master offshore, except although I brought through my $10,000 worth of training to get RPL on, including things like World Sailing Organisation, Sea Survival. The only thing I actually got RPL for was Marine First Aid, because it's the only certificate of attainment that actually listed units with the unit numbers as an accredited RTO. So none of the RYA or IYT or World Sailing or Australian Sailing courses that I did were accepted whatsoever as part of the recognition prior learning, which means I have to do them all again. And although this gives me a certificate, it doesn't give me the qualification until I then do the AMSA hours and prove all of that stuff to AMSA. So I'm just I'm feeling a little put out today. I have to tell you, it's a bit emotional. It's been a rough day too, because I had to get up very early to get off the boat, but I've had the great privilege of my brother letting me use his place as a base to go shower and then to go to TAFE from and come back, and so I don't have to pay for parking and things like that, and I'm so grateful to him. He's picked me up on something though, which wasn't intended, and so that's sort of adding to the emotional burden of everything. And it just it's times like these that it's the bureaucratic burden and the cost in money, the cost in time, and the cost in effort that is such a huge barrier to entry to this industry. To become a skipper, I can't even tell you. I'll also attach a picture of the level of work that I have to do in the next 7 weeks, the number of booklets that we've got. It's a stack. So hopefully it's just revision mostly, which is great, and I don't have a problem with revising and making sure I'm on target and knowing my stuff. I'm good with all of that. But having to do sea survival again in particular, after having paid to do that before and got a certificate that is endorsed by the Australian government and Australian Sailing, and yet is not recognised by TAFE New South Wales for RPL, when it's like a 2-day course for their half-day course that they do here. And it's just, I'm sorry, I'm venting. There was a flood today, and I was on the light rail, and the light rail in front of me hit the flooded tracks, and that set off the circuit breaker, and so I was an hour late for lunch back to class because I needed to nick out, and plus it was just a huge dump of rain. So yeah, it's just been a day. It's been a day. I'm quite sore. I'm quite tired. I'm emotional. And I'm just deeply wearied by the bureaucracy that I have to jump through to get to where I'm going. It's just so unnecessary. It's unnecessary in every single way. All I want to do is work. All I want to do is get out there and work and start earning money as a skipper. That's all I want to do. And yet I'm just consistently having to jump through hoop after hoop after hoop and pouring out money and time and effort, and it's very hard. Tomorrow's another day.